Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Alright. Oh, no, we're going the wrong way. Go that way. Pop it that way. Don't crash into the wall. Don't crash into the wall. Not crashing into the wall. Right. What a mess I'm making of this. A scale of 1 to 10, how much of a mess am I making of this? Seriously, I should have just gone over here in the first place, like I was going to do in the first place. A bit further, or second place, should I say. That's what I did the second time, did that, but I should have gone over here. Like this. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're still, well, to be fair, we're on a new mission, aren't we? We're on a new mission to do the Baltic. No, it's like Vulcan, wasn't it? Balkan Explorer, which is basically to cover. Let's have a little map. We're trying to do all of the major cities in where we were, Turkey, which we've done. Bulgaria, I think, and Romania. I think those are the places we need to do. So basically, we're doing everything around here. I think there's not as many. It's 30 cities, and we've done the first 3 or 4 maybe already. I've definitely got a couple there. Look, that are ticked off. They're all yellow. So apparently, what I need to do though, I've been reading here very nicely from you've all put some nice comments this week. Yes, Mark, I have forgotten to do the question marks in places. I should visit them when I go past. I know, but I'm breaking all the golden rules. I break all the rules all the time, and let's not even talk about my reversing. Though Hatman came up with a nice one, which was a nice one to be honest with you, which was that apparently it's worth going into a place called, where are we now? Where are we? Here, along this side here, from Vardar to Galtit, Galta, or whatever it is. Anyway, but going from here along this kind of way, it says it's best to try and get a journey from here to sort of here, between these places, because he's been looking at my map when I've been doing this, and then try and get one that goes up here, because apparently it's one of the most beautiful river crossings in the entire game here, along Route 22. There we go, look, he's right as well, look, Route 22. Look at that, and there's a water crossing there. Wow. Okay, so we've got a deal then. So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to look from a job here that's going to take us up here back into Bulgaria, into one of these two. So that's probably about far enough, actually. I bet that's 300 and something. Yeah, that's enough for today's mission. So let's try and get one of those that takes us there, and we'll maybe try to take a detour into this little area here, just to score it off the list while we're at it. And yes, if there's anywhere I need to go around here that's got a question mark, I don't have any question marks. Oh dear, never mind. I would do the question marks while we're at it, but we haven't got any, so we're going to go that way anyway. See if we can get into Bulgaria and do that. I didn't realise Turkey was so small as the borders. Or have they just not done the whole thing? Turkey's so small in the game. Obviously, it's not in real life, of course. Right. Okay. So we've got our little truck which still flashes. Look, lovely. I don't know why it does that on there. Don't know why it's having a little graphical fit. There's never had graphical fits on any other game. Just this one and this truck. Anyway, let's have a look at the market. See what we can find. Well, we've still got a little Mercedes truck. We've done the 2 big cities here, which are those ones covered. So let's have a little look and see what we can find by us that will take us into Bulgaria for, it'll be about 500-mile journey. Where are we looking? Bulgaria. That's the wrong way. Wrong way. Right up into Romania. That's no good at all. That's no good. What do we have here? Yeah, far too far. That's Denmark. Look down here. Let's see what we've got in here. There we go. Spot on. That's what we want. Something that will take us just there. It's a just-in-time job. See if there's anything else. Oh, we're looking at it. No, there's nothing else. No, I can't see anything else. But it's a just-in-time job, which is spot on. It's is it heavy? 17 tons of parley. There's a bit of a struggle with this truck, but we'll make it. We'll definitely make it with that. So let's go with this one, and that does us what we want to do, and we'll add this one in as if we can. It's going to be pushing it a bit here, but we'll give it a try. Urgent delivery of barley from Lowfields. Right, okay, let's get this. Now, of course, we've got all the crossings as well that are involved in Turkey as well. So we've got the crossings into Bulgaria because obviously they're outside of the European Union. So you can't just drive across the borders, which is really annoying. Okay, let's start this thing up. Oh, driving at night. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Sola dönün.
Let's stop the engine and rest, because although it's not the not optimal, I'm hoping the job's still there when we get up in the morning. Let's have a little look. Let's go back and just check, because if we're going to drive this, if this is going to be as beautiful as we're being told it is, then we need to be driving at night. Let's have a little look at this. Let's have a little look at the job market again and look at the freight for here and see if we can find this. See if that one's still there. From where we are, I have a bad feeling about this. No. This isn't good. Where's that take us? Nope. Yeah, it's gone overnight. I should have checked the time, really, before I did that. Bulgaria. Where's this take us in Bulgaria? 800 kilometres. Oh, sorry, not 800 kilometres. 308 kilometres. Let's go in the wrong direction. That's quite a journey to go back, to go forward. Let's have a little look and see whether or not we can... I think my best bet here is to head in and at least come across next time round. So, sorry about that. I was not quite where I wanted to be. Yeah, I think that's my best bet, is to head in to Bulgaria and try a job there. Has one just disappeared on me as well? No, it hasn't. It's there. Right, we'll take that one. Again, it's a. Looking at this though, I'm going to pick up one city on the way by, and then next time we'll try and get one that goes across from Bulgaria across. We might as well try and circle around, but at least we'll try and earn our way there. It's 300 kilometres. Let's do that one. It's not quite the right direction. I do apologise for that. I was looking forward to that but you know, we're not going the right way. Let's get this truck. There we go. We're leaving for the morning. So there's some other trucks there. Beautiful. Just need to spin around. I forgot we were in this kind of weird junction-y bit that's sort of like you can park anywhere you like. I do still love the strength of this. Have you seen the new Scania truck for the Chinese market? This isn't an odd one. I saw this. There's a new Scania R650. And they've basically doubled the cab size. So you see how we've got the cab there, we've got in front of us. Imagine there's the gap where we've got obviously our boxes and, you know, we've got the box and where we sleep. There's another cabin on the back of it. They doubled the size of that cabin because the Chinese have it for, they use them for basically as fire trucks. And they want that extra cabin space. It's kind of cool, actually. I looked at it and I was like, it's kind of cool. But it's like somebody just like slapped another bit on. But it's not badly slapped on. It's just slapped on, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to go. Sorry, guys. Going to go. So, yeah, so it's been added on, this little extra bit, this on a 650. There's a picture on Scania's actual Facebook page if you're interested. I think this is where we're going in here. Love the crunchiness of the indicators on this. It just feels so mechanical, doesn't it? Proper crunchy. Right. Still haven't got the sensitivity right. We're working on it. There we are. Turkish flag flying. We'll just plough in here.
Yolculuğumuz sona erdi.
I'm gonna. You know, so I really ought to change the GPS, but I haven't got round to it. Anyway, How's your week been? Have you had a good week? Have you been up to anything good this week? Done any truck driving? Done any Euro truck driving? I hope you have. I hope you've taken a bit of time out to do a bit of your own truck driving.
Güvenli yolculuklar.
It's the longest journey you've done this week. I hope it's 4,000 kilometres, just like me. Where's this? Where's this one that I'm looking for? Oh, it's over there. Right, we're going to see if we can get these muck guards lined up, because this is what I messed up last week. I've been having a bit of a mare with this truck. I don't know why. I've had a bit of a mare getting it sorted. I love the fact that we can see the tank, the fuel tank there, and on the other side is the spare tyre. And obviously there's a little box there for putting our chains in for our truck and things like that. You see a little box with a Mercedes sign on it, a little silver box. Very cool. Some tools on the other side probably. Or is it just the cap for the diesel? It's probably just the cap for the diesel. Kind of like that. Anyway, let's go. Right, so first off, we've got advanced coupling on, which means I have to the thing in the middle there, which is called the fifth wheel, that little horseshoe shaped thing, to the bottom of the pin, which dangles down from the middle of the trailer. So we need to hit those two things together, nice and neat. Now, Bobster gave me some tips because I've been particularly useless. I don't know why with this particular truck that I've been particularly useless at reversing in recently. I just seem to have lost my mojo. I think I'm blaming it on the long journey that I've had. But he says put the mud caps with the side of it absolutely square and we'll be all good. So let's just reverse this thing in and we'll do that. Get it all beeping going. Reverse it in. Mud guards. Am I there, Bob? No, I'm not. Am I? No, I'm not. It's stuck on the other side. I think if we zoomed out, we'd probably see it's not in place there. It's kind of underneath it. Do you know something? I need to look at both sides. I think that's my problem at the moment. I think with this truck, I'm not looking at both sides of it. I can't believe I've had so much trouble with this. I feel like the early days of it. I mean, to be fair, when I first turned it on, remember that the episode where I first turned it on, it was very, very, very, very much beginner's luck. And maybe it's in line with the wheels. He means in line with the lowering wheels. That may be what he means. Let's see if that works.
İşte başlıyoruz.
Sort of. Do you see it grind its way in there? I was a little bit off, but we're good to go. I do like this bit. I love watching this part when the truck loads. So let's push the button when it loads. Look at that shiny truck. Look at that shiny. I love that colour as well, by the way. I know people... What do you think of the colour? In the comments, please, what do you think of the colour? Do you think I've got a terrible choice of colours? I do love shiny things. I think about cars. I think that cars should all be brightly coloured. I want the roads to look like Smarties. I'm really sick of seeing grey, black and silver cars everywhere and white ones. It's not that there's anything wrong with them, but they should be like amongst all of the blues and the reds and the yellows and the oranges and you know the bright pinks and the neon colours. They should because roads themselves, they're not the most exciting thing in the world. You might as well go with artificial, man-made, bright colours that are just don't exist really. You know, well, apart from flowers, of course, and certain other animals in the world, but you know what I mean. It's just so bright and loud and shouty, and I'm really looking forward to this traffic. Look at it.
Sola dönmeye hazırlanın.
This does not look like good traffic. This looks like bad traffic.
Sola dönün.
This looks like very bad traffic. What the heck? So, somebody asked me in the comments the other day about traffic and changing the traffic density. This is what you get sometimes when you change the traffic density. So this is an unmodified version. It's a vanilla version of Euro Truck Simulator. So it's basically unmodified. This is as you get it. The only thing I did modify, and it's in the description below, is how you change the traffic density. The problem with changing the traffic density from, I think what it sets it as initially is 2, and I've got mine on 5. Is what you end up with a situation sometimes where the computer doesn't know what to do with the amount of traffic it's got on the road. So we've got a truck. It looks like up above my head there, we've got a bus and some other things that have all snarled up. So we've actually got in a situation where we're all stuck. There's also a man over the other side of the road there, waving his arms by his car. Interestingly. Right, I'm going to have a quick sip of coffee, then we're going to try and work out what the hell we're going to do with this. Okay. I believe the answer is going to be to push. Or can we reroute a different direction? Press M for map. Can we reroute a different direction where we are? Is there any way of getting out of here that would help us? No, none at all. The only way out of the city is literally down that road, which is all snarled up. I mean, we could go this way, swing round, and hope like hell that when we get back there, it's easier to get out. But I think we're gonna struggle one way or the other with that. Hey, maybe we can confuse the computer if we do that. Let's. I'm gonna go round the block. I'm gonna turn this way. I'm gonna go round the block and come this way. Okay. Maybe it'll be enough to confuse the computer. So we're gonna go the different direction here. So while we're away, hopefully the computer will despawn a few cars or something similar, and we'll be able to. Yeah, she's upset with that. She's saying go the other way. That's fine. Despawn a few cars, and maybe we'll manage to escape. It's worth a try. We'll give it a go.
Sağa dönün.
Okay. I don't even know what hauling, by the way, today. Press F6. We're hauling concentrated 3 tons of concentrated juice. Juice concentrate. What time are we meant to be in? Soonish. Right, okay, let's go. So it's a side road here. Look at that. You could probably pull up to the main highway from there, actually. Can't go down that one, though. That locomotive place would have been something interesting, probably. Okay, so wants me to turn at this next junction and go up. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep on going all the way along. I'm going to go to the next junction. I know it's going to get upset, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give the computer a bit of extra time to get itself away from where it is. So we'll do that.
Sağa dönün.
There we go. I love the way it's a big diesel strong engine, and you know what's amusing me about it? It's like I actually have a diesel car myself at the moment, and obviously we're all going to be electric by 2030. Well, you won't be able to buy an electric by 2030. You won't be able to buy one, but we've got this. You know, I've got a diesel, and this truck sounds gruff and diesely. I mean, there's no other way of describing it. It's proper diesel, right? So it is a diesel truck. It sounds like a diesel truck. It acts like a diesel truck. In my car is very similar. It's sort of a very diesel engine. You get in it. Somebody said to me the other day, it sounds like a tractor. But you know what? It goes and goes and goes. So I'm not going to complain about a vehicle that goes and goes and goes if it sounds a bit diesely. Who cares? Now, has my plan worked? Have we managed to confuse? I think we may have. I think we've done it. There we go. I've actually played smart for a change. What is going on?
Döner kavşakta
Oh, look at
ikinci
these guys.
çıkışı kullanın.
They're starting to snarl up again. Ah, that's just right, because it's a funny give way, these ones.
Şimdiki çıkışı kullanın.
They're give way ones. They give way on them. You have to give way on the roundabout. There's men wrestling there. Wrestling nation, clearly. Right, on we go. Got a bit of a sore back this week, actually. I woke up with it on Monday, I think it was, or last week. I'm not doing very well with my back. First it was my neck. Do you remember my neck? My neck was really sore. I literally had to have drugs for that. I'm not going to need drugs for this, but I am feeling a bit delicate down in my bottom of my back. It's bottom of my spine, down random small in my back. And I have actually got I bought quite a fancy sort of, you know, chair for the whole thing. I'm not sure it's fancy enough, but it is a fancy enough chair. I do love looking at this truck on the outside sometimes. Anyway, I bought this fancy enough sort of chair to kind of take my weight. It's a mesh one as well, so there's air circulates around my bum when I'm sitting for a while, so my bum doesn't get too warm, if that makes sense. But it's a fancy mesh sort of chair for my back. And I made the effort of getting a chair that was strong enough that wouldn't upset my sort of, you know, and it had lots of adjustable parts to it. But even this chair, which is lovely, is making me feel a bit uncomfortable. I think it's probably actually have a hernia as well. It's probably my hernia that's giving me a bit of grief as well. I'm so broken. The advice to all is never get old. When you get old, things start to break. That's the big issue with getting old. It's you get old, you forget things. I forget things all the time. I can barely remember what happened last week, let alone, or yesterday, should I say, let alone last week. Let alone next week. Right, okay. Oh, that 23 tons is just pulling like crazy. Really is. It's just wrenching the whole thing. Just open the window so you can hear the truck making all its noise. There you go, you can hear that noise now a bit better. Which lane do we need to be in here? We need to be here, I think. Look at that, listen to that tractor noise. Brilliant.
Soldan devam edin.
I think I've got to go across and then round. Actually using the right noise, the word there for it, by the way, calling it a tractor. You know, we'll get the window open. Stick my head out. Okay. I'm going to hear it. There we go. Oh God, what are you waiting for? Oh, waiting for it to clear. I'm in the wrong lane here, though. This is the I have made an error in judgment by not being in the right lane. I'll put the indicator on. He's letting me out, I think. Oh, I've gone through a red. Was he already over the line then? Oh, no wonder he let me out. I was on the red light. Do you know what? Do you know what that tells me? They drove through the reds as well. It wasn't just me. They drove through the reds. Look at, I think blocking the road as well, aren't I? Here we go. Edge forward a bit. Oh, it's proper chocker now. Come on, car. Oh, come through red again? What is going on? There's a crane. I'm dallying with the idea of getting SnowRunner now for the PC as well. I do like MudRunner. If you've played MudRunner, I like MudRunner. It's basically about logging camps, effectively, in Russia. And they did bring America in later, but SnowRunner is kind of the next one on, the sequel to it. I have done MudRunner on the channel before, I think on the PlayStation 4 version of it. I actually got SnowRunner because it was a tenner. Tenner? Yes, tenner. A tenner for the cartridge version for the Switch. So I actually picked it up just recently because I was like, yeah, I'm going to pick that up because it looks good. I do love looking at this truck. I think it's either the colour or it's the shape of it. It's just such a solid little machine. Anyway, so I got this let's push on. Oh, lovely. I got the SnowRunner for £10 for the Switch, and I put it on, and I'm like, do you know, it's pretty good. This it looks quite interesting. However, I'm not sure. The thing about the original MudRunners, it felt a bit like a tech demo, if that makes sense. It was a demo of how you make mud and sort of 4x4 driving. It was kind of not what I wouldn't call it. There wasn't a lot to the game itself. Once you'd sort of delivered everything around the place, it was more a case of you were mucking around in the mud and trying to find other routes through and all this kind of stuff. There was limited replayability in the sense of that, unless you just. I mean, this has got lots of replayability because although you do the same mission over and over again. It's different missions and different places that you go. So even if you've been everywhere, you still want to go further places. Whereas MudRunner didn't offer that sort of. There was like 5 maps and that was it. Whereas this new one's like a big open world thing, which probably offers the same sort of experience as this. You know, transporting and sort of expanding and various bits and pieces. So don't know, tempting. Hear that engine. whistling away. Whoa. Lovely power. Swung that onto the motorway a bit sharpish. It's a good job there was nothing there. Right, I'm going to put the cruise control on. The cruise control is set. It's in the centre of the dashboard. Close the window now. Can't hear the whistling now of the engine. Sort of, there was a whistle there that was in it. Don't want to give out everybody thinking they've got tinnitus or something like that. No, I don't have tinnitus. Before you ask, which is sort of ringing in your ears. Yeah, not that broken yet. Okay, so let's do the rundown. We haven't done it for a while. So in the bottom right hand corner you have our GPS. I am doing 91 kilometers an hour. I'm in the 12th gear, A12, automatic 12. We have. I'm going to pull over because I know that van's just going to pull us straight out because that's what they do in this game. We have the amount of damage to the truck, which is minimal at the moment, none. There's a little truck picture. We've got the fuel, which is quite full. We have the bed, which it fills up as you get tireder and tireder. So we're not tired at the moment. It goes blue, then it goes red, and then we're in big trouble. The envelope is sadly underused every time I say it. It basically gives you updates when there is new DLC that's related to it. So if you buy a new set of maps, it will tell you where the new special missions are. By special missions, I mean special transports. So these are the heavy loads, the really big loads that this truck wouldn't be capable of taking. Then you got the time, which is Friday 11:12. That's the time we are at. Oh, gone right next to it. I thought I was passing him. I'm not. I'm slowing down because my truck's struggling on the hill as we're going up, even though I've got the cruise control set. Then we have, below that, we have a little red flag, and that tells us what time we're going to get in. We're going to get in at 15:18. There's 217 kilometres to go. 3 hours and 59 minutes of game time remaining. And the speed limit is there, 90 kilometres an hour. So that's what we're on. That's what we're doing. And that truck is so much more powerful than me. It's just pulling away. It's pulling away. That new Scania, by the way, the one I was talking about, the one for the Chinese sort of market, which was for their fire services, that, for reference, is a 6x4 configuration with the 4-wheel drive always enabled. You gotta be kidding me. They do that all the time. Oh shit. I should just really watch what I'm doing. So 1% damage there by a car driving into the side of me when I was perfectly reasonable and legal what I was doing. I would have got a fine if I'd not been reasonable what I was doing. I haven't seen a single police car yet, I don't think. Buses and trucks. So this truck should want to come over. There you go. Come on then. I'll let you in. How nice am I? I've just let you in. You're meant to be in the truck lane as we go through. There's a car there, not knowing what it's doing. Ah! There's a... I'm going to assume it's some kind of mosque, I would have thought. Ranger retrievement. Not sure what the ranger retrievement is, but I've done it. Cars are all coming to a halt. I'm going through the truck one. This is a weigh station, so we get weighed here as we leave, and it's passports as well. So we've got passports and weighing. Most definitely do it. They'll start beeping in a second to say that I've got to go through the weigh station. So we are leaving, and we're going to be entering Bulgaria shortly. So. Yeah, we're through. Oh, there's a detention centre of some sort. Probably get hit with hoses in there or something like that. I'm only joking, by the way. I don't think that's the case at all in Turkey. I don't know. Maybe it is. I have no idea. Oh, man's with dog. I don't think I've ever seen a dog in the game for before. One sitting looking very bored on a park bench. It seems like he's got a park bench all to himself. He's probably fully loaded though. He's probably armed to the teeth. Your weight is 36 tons. I knew that. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Right. Passports next. We're on our way. There's a speed limit in here. Doesn't seem to be a speed limit in here.
Düz ilerleyin.
Do I need to X-ray? I don't know. I'm just going to go through this one. This looks good. This looks like passports. Here we go. Getting X-rayed. Scarlet J's leveled up. Here we go. Here we go. We're almost there. I've got my coffee. Having a beverage. I'm very cool about this, you know. I'm very cool as we go through it. Right. Let's go. Let's pull on up. And get ourselves a weird. Let's look in the mirror just to make sure we're on the... There we go. Enter the board checks. There we go. Checking your documents. I've passed. I'm through. Everything's in order. Have a nice journey. Brilliant. I'm not even damaged for a change, even though somebody ran into my trailer. Which is really crap, actually. I'm not happy about that at all. Here we go. Out of the border patrol. What a lot of effort that is, just across the border, isn't it? It's a huge amount of effort. Let's go through here. I'm just looking at the outside because we're going through the border patrol. Oh, you can park up here as well. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is entering the other country. We have to do the border plumbing things. So we just left that one and we get to do it again. Oh my god. So much effort. Here we go. On we go. A little bit more scanning for me. Be irradiated by the time we get out of here if there's all this scanning and things. 8 miles an hour. God, there's a lot of bollard things, just in case you run into them. Afternoon, young man. Hello? He nodded in yes, he expects his delivery very soon. That's very good of him. We need to go on here on the way station, don't we? We're going through here now. It's on his iPad. Still on his iPad. Didn't even bother to look up. Very rude of him. There's a man with papers here. Look, there's a papers thing here. Let's go through this. The Republic of Bulgaria. That's where we're entering. Right, okay. And... stop. Papers, please. Checking my documents. Doesn't have to slow you down, that, doesn't it? Everything's in order. Carry on with the journey. I would have gone to some other places, but it looks like that I've taken a just-in-time job. We're really pushing it here. Right, okay, out we go. How do I leave? Must be this way. What an awful lot of effort to get out. There we go. Through that this time round. Didn't crash into it. 60 kilometers an hour. Speed limit here. Dunk dunk. I love the increased force feedback actually on this game. It's definitely better force feedback. We're going to try and do a lot of travelling by day, I think, in this game because I think it's so nice out here that we really need to be. There we go, back on the main road. One on the road again. Caught the curb there, but it's alright. I was actually driving the other day, and I was going through town with my wife because I'd taken a couple of days off work for a change. So driving through town with my wife the other day, and a truck driver swung round and then swung his cab sort of out to go around the corner, then swung back a bit too tightly for his own liking, because he barely missed my car by millimeters. It was not a lot of space between his sort of front of his cab and my car, and I was like trying to work out how, with this very wide open curve that he was going round. Yes, it was a 90-degree corner, but it was across 2 lanes with nothing underneath him, because you could only, if you were in the left-hand lane, you were going left. the right-hand lane, which he was in, going right, he basically had the 2 lanes of traffic going across, and they were completely empty. So he had lots of space to use, which he did when he swung out initially. But when he swung back in again, he just swung back in very steeply. It was very weird. I felt like he wasn't paying attention, if that makes sense. I think he just took a, advantage of the road. I mean, he obviously didn't run into me, but it was just very close. And I thought, I mean, I know in this game I sometimes take a bit of space, but that just seemed like a lot of space all of a sudden. A lot of pulling here because I am still a bit tight with the with my configuration of the steering, the sensitivity. I'm still a little bit too it's still a little bit too twitchy, if that makes sense. Actually applying the brakes. We don't have a truck with a retarder in it, so the retarder would normally engine brake for you if you set a speed. This truck does not have a engine braking, so I am occasionally applying the brake just to knock a few kilometers off, just so I'm not speeding. We'll lock that in a second though. We'll lock that in a second. I need to be over. There we go. Lovely. Oh, wow. I think we're coming through some stunning countryside here. I think this is what I'm being told about, the stunning countryside. It's so empty, but at the same time it's so beautiful. Whole sort of vast areas of greenery. Like a bit of greenery. And we're on. Plows onto the highway. I'll put the foot down again, get back up to 90 kilometers an hour. The bed is filling slowly. We're going slightly blue in the bed, which is good. We've only got an hour and 22 minutes to go, 21 minutes to go, so we're okay for time. We may do a quick explore and see if we can get all the question marks once we get there. Mind you, you can expect a good 10 minutes of me trying to park because I can't remember how to do it. However, to be fair, once I did get that coupled up, it wasn't as bad as it has been in the past. So it's not so awful from me. There, once I managed to get it so lined up. Okay, it was a bit chunky when it went in. It was sort of a bit clunky, but it was all right. We did okay. Okay. Just wandering through this lush countryside. I used to have a friend who used to swear by Bulgaria as being a great place to go. Oh, it's a man hanging from her teeth. I was trying to work out what was going on with that billboard. It was a man putting up another billboard. It was hanging from her teeth. I thought she had like a fly, like a bumblebee or something like that. Bumblebee. The national dish of Bulgaria. I don't think it is, by the way. Nice long roads, these ones. Nice dual carriageways. Alright, sticking on this one. First one we're ignoring. The second one we're coming off at. So we're ignoring this one. This next one we're coming off at. She should start shouting shortly.
Sağda kalın.
There we go.
Sonra sağdan çıkın.
We're coming off.
Sağ çıkışı kullanın.
Whoa! 40 kilometers an hour all of a sudden. Past that factory there. Proper pulling.
Soldan devam edin.
Here we go. On we go. Pulling on. So, do you know something? The lighting in this game is just amazing, isn't it? If you looked at it, I hope you got some good stuff, by the way, from the Steam sale the other week. I managed to pick up a few bits and pieces I was quite pleased about. I've got some modification stuff now for all the trucks, so I bought all the mods that, well, not the modifications, the downloadable content, the things that make SCS software a bit of money. I've bought all of the bits and pieces that you can put inside your truck so that you can upgrade it. So I haven't done it yet, obviously, but I have got all of those sort of little thingamybobs for the dashboard down here, so you know, the things that you can get there. Here we go. Oh, there's a question mark, look. There's one. I wonder what that is.
Düz ilerleyin.
I'm speeding a bit here. I don't know what the question mark is, but it's there. It's over there. It's over there, look. There it is, over here. No idea. There's a question mark there, though. I'm going to come over because our next junction I'm going to be doing that. I love that, by the way, that they've rebranded that the Monster. So the Dacia Duster is called a Monster. It does amuse me, that. Let's go. Flags.
Solda kalın ve
Fill
sonra
gas.
sola dönün.
Okay. Traffic lights are still on
Sola
green. Fingers crossed. Yes. Lovely. I did like my little trick there, though, to avoid that traffic. Going round in a little circle was the best thing I could ever thought of. They kind of solved their own problem. I will remember that for future episodes, though, that we can unconfuse the computer traffic by
Şimdiki çıkışı kullanın.
by doing that. There's a tram line, is it? Above my head? Don't see your trams, though. Are they like electric trams that aren't without
Döner kavşak.
without
Üçüncü çıkışı kullanın.
rails? So they're like electric, but they've got wheels. Well, not the trams don't have wheels, but you know what I mean. They're not on track. Don't know. Just wondering.
Şimdiki çıkışı kullanın.
Here we go. Last 8 kilometers is probably going to be a little bit of moving around these places. Oh, big yellow building. Big yellow building. Interesting. Turn that off. Didn't realise that was still on. Big yellow building. Big pink building. Well, bit of pink. Same colour as my truck, I think. Look at the suburbs. I do like exploring new cities, especially ones like these, because they're quite I don't know. I don't know how to describe them. They're quite not vintage, but old in their sort of styling. Or over time, maybe, is the word I'm looking for. I don't know. I don't know. I've just done that because now I can't see it. Oh, I can. I can see it. Just. I tell you what, though, that didn't have to remind me of Glasgow. Going down there, there's a road in Glasgow that you go down. It sort of goes down like slightly like that, and it's sort of all high buildings. Imagine, it could be any city, really, couldn't it? Let's go. 7 kilometres to go. 18 minutes. I think I'm still on time to deliver this on time for my customer. I do need to move over, though. It's saying that already. Do you know what? Scratch the Glasgow comment. Let's go with Motherwell. If you've ever been to Motherwell, it's like 3 great big tower blocks as you enter, sort of like on that you can see from the main road. Well, those there they are, 3 tower blocks. I know there's more here, but
Sonra sola dönün.
here we go. We're on green. And round. We're just working our way through. Meeby Land. Meeby Land. Meeby Land. Oh, just working our way. Oh, shiny building. A roundabout here. Lavish Foods. I do love some of the names of these things. Do you know what's more interesting? It's very much the fact that we know from the look of something what it is brand wise. So although it doesn't say a Kia, we know that one of them's a Kia. You know, that kind of thing. It's just quite interesting that you don't need to actually see the logo now, because that's so in your head that you know exactly what it is. He's having a good rest. It's like, you know, hey, happy Friday afternoon. Happy Friday to you too, my friend. Happy Friday. I'm going to indicate to go this way now. This is my weekend for... I like to do... because I do my What's on the Tape. This is my weekend for catching up on my videos. Just sort of getting them all up to date, so that I've got some spares, if that makes sense. So I've got a few to release, so I don't have to record them all the time. So I don't record all the time. So what I do is I record I have like a big batch of them. That's the reason why I take with my series that they either do or don't watch. What's on the Tape takes a break. It's basically the reason What's on the Tape takes a break is so that I can catch up. It's also one of the more difficult ones to record, because I just don't know if things are going to work or not going to work. So it can take a lot more time, especially as I have to break it all up. It's not just like recording straight like this, just in the flesh, as I think about it. Oh look, I'm going to the same place as this guy, clearly. Yeah, so I don't really get that. B22, lovely. Let's move across. I think I'm on the right side of the road. I don't know. We'll see in a second. I'm looking at the GPS. I think I'm on the right side, or I might be on the wrong side. I'm going to come back over. Slow down, slow down. I don't know. Yeah, so I like to get a few videos sort of sorted for the weeks ahead, so that I've got them. I don't, as I say, don't pre-record these ones. These ones are done. Well, they do pre-record, but I mean they're done weekly, so I can read your comments and then hopefully respond in an appropriate manner. There we go. Fair. Everybody who's in the comments below has definitely taught me something about this game. Everybody who's in the comments has taught me something about this game. Literally everybody. So thank you. I don't know, you know, the thing is that I like to find that I'm a funny person when it comes to gaming. There's certain games I really love, but I don't really learn beyond what I like doing in the game, if that makes sense. So I've never really learned how, for instance, I really like a game called Masters of Orion, which is a strategy game. And I've never really played as any other character than about any other characters other than about 3 other characters within the game, because I just don't like playing as anybody else. Or I've tried and I've never really got the. Is this it here? No, it's the next one up. It's the turning I want to be on.
Sağda kalın ve sonra sağa dönün.
Oh look, there's a question mark there, and it's a repair place. Should we maybe look at the accessories we can stick in this? We won't alter the truck because I'm still going to keep trying to drive the truck as is, if that makes sense. I'm quite enjoying the Mercedes as is. Ah, here we are. There's a factory. There's a factory. There's a garage there as well. Potential garage.
Varış noktasına ulaştınız. İyi günler.
Right, let's see who wants it. Where do you want it? Right there. Sounds good to me. Right, let's have a quick look at where I'm going. Over there. Right, okay. Does it have these wiggly wheel things again at the back? It does. Look, the wheel changes direction. Do you see the back wheel? See it from here? It basically turns with me to give me more flexibility for moving this truck around for parking. I blooming hate it, funnily enough. It really doesn't suit me. I prefer the fixed wheel ones because I think I know where I'm better with it. That actually gives you more manoeuvrability, but I just can't get into it, if that makes sense. I can't get into the more manoeuvrable things. We need to also find somewhere to sleep for the night because we're getting close to being sleepy. So, but let's just try and drop this truck into here. So I'm going to come to the point where it is. I'm literally going to go... and hope like hell that's moved it enough to the position where I want to be. Sort of. Right, okay. Let's just jump in here and let's see if I can... see if I can get this thing to go into that spot there without too much hassle. Do you know what? I made a mistake already. I know I have. Let's come further forward. Because I'm gonna muck it up. I am. I'm gonna muck it up. Let's just do this. There. Right. Now let's do it. There. Better. It's that wheel. Honestly, I know I'm blaming it for a lot of things, but that wheel is just my nemesis. Putting anything where it rotates at the back of it or moves in any way to actually help me with my driving just causes me problems. Yes, it's more manoeuvrable. I agree. And the guy over there's watching me. Look, blue overall. It's like, what an idiot. What a fool this man is. Seriously? Yeah. Let's be straighter anyway. Yeah, what a fool he is. He can't even park it with a wheel that does moves like that. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. Alright, you know what? I'm taking it. It's not perfect. It'll do. Actually, no. I'll take that back. It is almost damn near perfect. It's good enough for what we want to do. So let's press T and let's drop this trailer. I need to do a couple of things here now, though. One of which I need to find out what that I was late. Oh, God. How late was I? I was 1 hour late. Alright, well, that'll teach me. Got a bit of a penalty for that. Never mind. Not brilliant. Right, okay, so we'll have a quick look at the world map. We need to find a place to sleep here tonight. Which doesn't look like there is in this little town. In the middle of nowhere. You would think there was, but there isn't. There's one there. How far away is that? An hour away. That's fine. Okay. So what we'll do first is we'll head over here because I would like to make some alterations to the truck. So we'll go there. And has that made that 2? I'm assuming it has. We should pass that on the way by to get the question mark, and then that should take us here to park up here for the night, which is perfect, and then we'll find a job from there. Right, let's do that. Let's do that. So we've got a little bit of driving to do still. We're not quite done. We're not quite done for this episode. We're not quite done. We're going to do that. But the reason I want to go over here as well is because I can see it's an adjustable place. I want to buy some of the cabin toys that you can buy for this thing, just for the hell of it. So let's just do that. Let's get this thing out here. We're out here. Let's go, go, go. So we've got this place over here. Ooh, lights on green. Oh, went on yellow. Ooh, a bit wide there. And here we are. Oh, is it a Mercedes garage? No, it's Volvo. Volvo. We haven't had a Volvo, have we? I've said this before. We need a Volvo. Right, anyway, let's get in here. And let's go say hello. We can't stay here, unfortunately, for the night, which is a shame. But we will use their facilities briefly. Or can we? Can we? There's a truck parked there. Are you going to let me? No, it doesn't let you. It won't let me. Nah. That's annoying, isn't it? Because I can literally see a Volvo truck parked there. Anyway, let's go in here and let's make these. Let's go do these dashboard alterations that I quite fancy doing before we move on. You can't beat a bit of lighting. Let's get a bit of lighting going on. Truck configurator. Yes, that's what we want. Right, so we want the interior. And I should have an accessories list. So, let's have a little look. Oh, right, yes, you can put a table on it. So these are the tables you can put on it. So you can put like a wooden one, one in black. So once you've got that, you can put lots more stuff on it. If that makes sense. Or you can have a centre one, like that one. Or we just got the standard dash ones that are there. Or we'll pound for the extra dash ones, like that. Come on, let's just assume we've got a little bit of money and we'll have the... no, let's have the little short one. How many do we get extra? We get that one. We get another 2 when we do one of them. Let's have the bigger table.
Yeni rota bulunuyor.
Oh, I didn't want to confirm my order just then. I wanted to buy that, and then I wanted to buy the stuff that goes on it. Let's see, what can we fit on here? So, if I choose one of these dash things, yes. Right, DAF. What else have we got? We got Rocket League, Christmas. Oh, it's tempting. We're almost at Christmas time. I think we'll have a Santa on that one. Let's see what else we can have on here. And let's see. I've got to have my mug. Let's see. There we go. There's a Mercedes one. We'll get a Mercedes mug on there. That's fine. What else can we get on here? There's a Mercedes truck. Look, little ones. There's a little Mercedes truck there. Get another one of them. And we'll have the other Mercedes truck there. What can we get on this one? See if we get something else. Just if there's anything Mercedes-wise. No. Right. We can put in air fresheners here. We can have a smelly bag or a proper one. Let's have a proper air freshener. That's the table itself. Oh, we can have an LED on the front that says Mercedes. Oh, I didn't know that. What's this one? Oh, is that outside? Razor. Stone Guard. Let's see where that's gone. Can you see where that's gone? I can't see where that actually is. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so we've done those. What else can we do here? We've got our usual... We can have our... Changing that one. We can do the curtains. We can have Christmas style ones. Yeah, let's do that for next week. We've got Christmas style ones. Why the hell not? Let's be Christmassy. We can actually have Mercedes ones like that. They're really cool. But let's go with the Christmas ones because we're into Christmas time, aren't we? So let's have the Christmas ones. What do we have here? We can have more air fresheners. Oh, let's go all Christmassy here. Let's just go the whole hog. Let's have the Christmas present on there. What we got on here? Let's have our some magazines because we're watching it. Fisherman's Weekly, that'll do nicely. Oh, we can put a pillow in here. Let's put our pillow on. Oh, and we've got the back one as well. We'll do that in a second as well. Let's do the pillow. What pillow can we have? I think we'll have that one. The trucker one. We'll have our... Let's have our beige blanket. Or should we have a square blanket? Let's have a square blanket. In here, what have we got in the centre floor? 6-pack bottle of water, some cereal, our weekend bag, another weekend bag, a cool box. Do you know what? We'll have our weekend bag there. That'll be fine. I'll keep that. And then the back here. Oh, yeah. Emblem. Old Mercedes emblem. That's an LED one. Oh, yeah. We're going LED here. We're going the whole hog, gents. We are going the whole hog. No executive. No driver plate. That's this one. On here. Let's see if I can find it. I do like my chrome ball. Or carbon. Let's go carbon. Excellent. I think that's good. I like that. I think we're golden now. So we're going to go a bit Christmassy here. We've got Santa. We've got our Christmas lights, and we've got our Christmas thing there, and we've got ourselves a bag so we can carry our stuff. But we've kept it stock in the machine. Otherwise, these are just like add-ons. Or that's apart from that, I guess. If you want to get pedantic, apart from that, possibly. But anyway, let's confirm our order.
Tekrar hesaplanıyor.
Okay. Let's leave our truck stop. Let's start her up. I don't know why my LED lights aren't on. I might not be able to see them, I guess, because it's daytime. But that is cool. Look at that. That is cool. Can you see them through the front window? Yeah, you can. Yep, you can. You can see them all. That is cool. I'm so pleased with that. Right. Okay, parking brake's engaged. Take that parking brake off. Oh, Santa wiggles. He's one of them. Look at that. He's a wobbly Santa. He's a bobblehead Santa. Right, okay, now we need to go find our place to sleep. That is excellent, though. We found another garage. We should pass one on the way out. And we're properly Christmassy now. Oh my God, Santa doesn't have to go. Santa's a proper wiggly Santa.
Sağa dönün.
It is. It's because we're in December. So as December, it's. Are we allowed to have Christmassy things like this already? I think so. I think because it's next couple of episodes, and I think one of them falls on Boxing Day. To be honest with you, so I'll be in a Christmassy mood for that episode. A nice Christmassy mood for my episode then. Let's go. Let's go. We've got an hour's drive, 70 kilometres to go to get to our destination, which is basically just somewhere to sleep, effectively. This is not a good town for sleeping in, unfortunately. It seems there is no room at the inn for us. No room at all. Oh my God, the Christmas lights move as well in the top of the thing. Do they go? I wonder if they come on at night. I've turned the lights on. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out if the Christmas lights come on. This is going to be weird if they do. I'm so excited. I'm so sad as well for wanting that. But we might as well. I haven't done a Christmas paint job. I do have the Christmas paint jobs. I will admit to having the Christmas paint jobs as well. But I don't fancy a Christmas paint job this year because, have you seen this? Look at the colour of that thing. That's beautiful, isn't it? I really like that colour. If I could find a model one in that colour, I'd be dead chuffed. I really would. I'd be super chuffed if I could find one that colour. Just love the colour of that thing. Anyway, right, okay, up to this next junction to take a nice left-hand turn across this junction.
Döner kavşakta ikinci çıkışı kullanın.
That looks alright so far. Do you know, I didn't even look there. It was terrible.
Şimdiki çıkışı kullanın.
Oh, don't crash into me. Please don't crash into me.
Solda
Didn't crash into me.
ve sonra sola dönün.
Oh,
Sola dönün.
bums. Just missed it. Just missed it. Just missed the traffic. Auto something or other on that tower. Yeah, well. It's a funny set of roads. I'm glad I kind of went here in this way because it's forced me to kind of. I probably got one of the more difficult ones out of the way there because it's like a side road. We got a couple of these in Spain that were kind of like very much, you know, an odd way to get to, if that makes sense. Is that the right words? No, maybe not the odd way. I do definitely think that these must be for trams without. I thought they were for trucks, but I suppose they could be used for trucks, couldn't they? There you go, Auto Sport. I knew it was something auto. Auto Sport. Right. Almost there. Not far away now. It was worth it though. It was worth going in just to get some rubbish for the dashboard. I can't wait until the night comes and that LED thing goes on. I guarantee you when it gets night time that comes on and it kicks in. We get a lovely LED display because I really did like the DAF one I had. Do you remember the DAF one? That was really good. Do love that DAF and its mirrors. I have to admit the digital mirrors were just a godsend. I'm getting better though at looking left and right with these ones. You just have to look a bit further. That's all. If you're not moving, I'm moving.
Şimdiki
Police car.
çıkışı kullanın.
Knew that was going to happen. Knew he was going to come underneath me. I was lucky there. I was thinking I was going to wallop into a police car, but I didn't. Whoa, there's a car underneath me. There is a car underneath
Sağda
me.
kalın ve
That
sonra
could have been
sağa
nasty.
dönün.
We're going past Maybe Land.
Sağa dönün.
Or Maybe Land. Was it Maybe Land? One of the two. Shit. I didn't crash into him, he crashed into me. You see that? Back there. He crashed into me. I did not crash into him, and I didn't do any damage to me because he impacted on me. Hit and run. Hit and run. Just avoid eye contact. It'll be okay. Don't worry. I didn't do it. I wasn't there.
Solda
Wasn't
kalın
me.
Ve sonra sola dönün.
There we go. Stay
Solda
green,
dönün.
stay green, stay green, stay green. Right, stayed green. We're good. Santa's going bonkers there. Just wiggling all over the place when I flew round that corner. Santa's a bad thing though, because you can see how badly I'm driving with the way that Santa, like, look at this Santa screeching to a halt. How fast I'm pushing forward. No, not that one. Next one. And how fast I'm accelerating. Can't wait for that to go on. The old emblem there for it all. Did sell a LED, didn't it? I was like, yeah, we're going LED. I bet the other one's lit up as well, you know. It's just that one just definitely said LED.
Döner kavşakta ilk çıkışı kullanın.
Yep. Busy roundabout. But we're coming off shortly.
Şimdiki çıkışı kullanın.
Amazing. We're off. And we're away.
Döner kavşakta ikinci çıkışı kullanın.
And... Oh, well, you just stay there then. As I properly terrorised you there with my truck.
Şimdiki çıkışı kullanın. Sağda kalın ve sonra sağa dönün.
Just kept that indicator on the whole way around. Right, this should pop up. Or do I have to turn down? I think I'm going to have to turn down. Oh, no, that's all right. It's not where I think it is. I'm looking at the GPS, by the way. I don't know why I'm bending my head down there. I'm looking at the GPS, and I don't have to turn down. Hopefully, I won't have to turn down this one. But we'll slow down as we go past. There's a question mark here. Hopefully, it'll ping up. If it doesn't, we'll decelerate and we'll go in. So, fingers crossed. Here it comes. Here it comes. Of course, it hasn't pinged up. There we go. It's pinged up now.
Sorun
Recruitment for
değil. Yeni
drivers.
rota aranıyor.
Very good.
U dönüşü yapın. Size yeni bir rota bulalım.
That's delivery man. All right. Okay, on our way.
Sola dönün. Sağa
Okay. Out at this junction. When the cars aren't coming. Of course, they're all coming fast now. I've just crossed the curb. Terrible driving. That was me just trying to get out safely without running into anything. That worked, didn't it? Right. Oh, big religious symbol. So it must be a church. I'm assuming from the religious symbol it is a church.
Düz ilerleyin.
It's like, got a plaque on it as well. It probably says something exciting. Mart. We just passed Mart. And we're... Oh, itchy nose, sorry. Made the thing go pop. by hitting the microphone with my hand when I was doing it. Almost finished my coffee as well. And I've almost finished this video. We're almost at the end. We just need to see where we're staying for the night. I'm hoping it's a palatial mansion. What do you think? There's going to be usual garage fodder, isn't it? I was reading a thing the other day about US truck drivers. Apparently, on average, a truck driver in America, on average, spends 280 days away from home.
Sağda kalın.
So nights
ve
away
sonra
from home.
sağdan çıkın.
That's a lot of nights away from home. I can see why it's not particularly popular as a job nowadays. Unless you actually hate being at home and away from family. But 280 days away from home in the US. I mean, they've got much different. If you live in the US, you've got different rules. But I was reading that fact today, or the other day. They've got different employment rules over the European Union and the UK. Swerve out to the road. I need I need a Mr. Frosty or something like that. I need a snowman to go on there. Frosty the Snowman. Now feeling very Christmassy, now that I've got the Christmas stuff going in the truck. I need a Christmas journey, that's what I need. I need presents or something like that. I bet there's a Christmas event on, isn't there, on the online stuff? I've never driven the online stuff. Not for any particular reason, but I've just never driven it. Look at that lovely countryside. That's lovely. There's me driving my truck badly. Look at that truck, though. It looks great. Oh, I'm really liking the Christmas lights in it. I think that looks brilliant. Stop swerving all over the road, though. It's not a straight road, that's why. Okay, here we come. Here comes our palatial mansion for the night. It's a service station. It's probably a lovely service station. I'm looking forward to it.
Yorulduk ama değdi.
We are there. Yes, I know. Where do I stay for the night, though? The back. The back. It's got a shop. It's obviously got a thing there. Oh, look, no, it has. It's got a proper hotel. Oh, we're good. We're golden. And we've got some places to park there. And look at the scenery, though. Huh? It's not that bad. Lovely scenery. And we got a restaurant here. And we got a hotel. We got everything a growing boy would need. So we're good. There we go, parking lot. Yeah, I'm gonna swerve us around so we're a bit straighter. That's just terrible. It'll do. You can really see the pink in the hot pink colour of the truck. I do like it. There we go, straighten the wheel. There's a man in the phone booth over there. But yeah, so it could have been worse as a stopping place, but it's quite nice, really. I mean, you've got the service station, obviously, for a change of view. Obviously, at the back of that, there's going to be, at the back of that, I can't see it, but I'm going to assume at the back of that there's some gardens and all this kind of stuff to sit in. And yeah, it's a service station off a main road, but tell you what, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. I could have been some worse places to stay, but actually as a hotel for a change. So without further ado, I'm gonna. Well, what do I mean without further ado? Basically, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Do the usual things that I like you to do with the things like that. And I'll see you next week, and we'll continue on the mission to try and get to where Hatman has suggested, where this lovely route is. So we'll probably have to get there first, and then the week after we'll do that journey. But it's still there, and it's in my head. So now that we've said it, we're going to have to do it. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.